Kylian Mbappe at Real Madrid was meant to be the ultimate cheat code, a partnership destined to take what was already the world's best team to a whole new level. However, his initial months at Los Blancos were anything but smooth. From missing easy chances to being caught offside 9 times in a single match, to ironically being called a penalty merchant before failing to convert crucial penalties. Sure, his stats showed 8 goals and 2 assists in his first 16 appearances, but where was the game-changing impact we all expected from one of the world's best players? As Madrid struggled in key matches, Mbappe quickly became the scapegoat for the team's early season woes. However, he was hardly to blame for the club's issues, which included filling the void left by Toni Kroos's retirement, addressing defensive shortcomings, and navigating a lengthy injury list, all while Ancelotti grappled with unlocking the full potential of his star-studded front line. Fast forward to now, and Mbappe has gone from an outcast to the focal point of Madrid's attack, scoring 10 goals in his last 12 games across all competitions and finally resembling the player he was built to be. So how did Mbappe find his form at Real Madrid? When Mbappe joined Madrid, all eyes were on how their new look attack would function. No matter how talented a player is, adjusting to a new team, especially at a club of Madrid's magnitude, takes time. However, Mbappe's early performances raised serious doubts about his fit within this constellation of superstars, echoing the challenges Madrid faced during their ill-fated Galacticos era of the 2000s. His debut, a 2-1 win over Atalanta in the European Super Cup, saw him score his first goal and secure his first trophy. As is often the case with Madrid, you can never count them out in a final when a trophy is on the line. Yet, as the La Liga season kicked off, the real challenges began. In his first 3 league matches, Mbappe failed to score or provide any assists, contributing to 2 disappointing draws for the defending champions. It wasn't just about his lack of goals though, as his overall performance felt lackluster while he appeared disoriented on the pitch. Ancelotti's tactical adjustments to fit both Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. in his lineup dramatically disrupted the team's balance, with Jude Bellingham bearing the brunt of these changes. After being shuffled around the midfield, it became clear that he was being used as a utility player to accommodate the front 2, sometimes 3, despite being Madrid's most potent attacking threat last season with 23 goals and 13 assists in 42 matches. With Kroos retired and no current midfielders capable of controlling a game like he did, Bellingham was pushed into a deeper role and was asked to take on more defensive responsibilities, which explains why it took him 13 league matches to bag his first goal of the season. Yet, as was evident last season and more recently this season, Madrid are at their best when Bellingham plays as their most advanced attacking midfielder or even a false 9. Initially, Ancelotti deployed Mbappe centrally in a front 3, but the player's natural instinct to play with the ball at his feet led him to constantly drift left. This created a significant issue, as Vinicius also favors playing from that side, while even Rodrigo, Madrid's designated right winger, often shifts there too. This congestion on the left became increasingly evident, leading to a forward line that was cluttered and overly dependent on individual brilliance to get their goals. Moreover, Mbappe has never been known for his work ethic, and his lack of defensive contribution remained unchanged at Madrid. He neither presses nor tracks back when possession is lost, leaving passing lanes wide open for opponents to exploit. And while Madrid still picked up wins, defeats to Lille, Barcelona, and AC Milan, where cutting through their backline proved alarmingly easy, highlighted a troubling lack of cohesion within their team. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far, subscribe so that you don't miss out on our future videos. Despite Madrid's rocky start to the season, glimpses of Mbappe's potential shone through. A brace against Real Betis on matchday 4 sparked his early season scoring streak, which included 3 more goals in his next 3 matches. However, more telling than his goal tally were the underlying stats that illustrated his renewed impact. During this stretch of 4 league games, Mbappe touched the ball less than earlier in the season, and his passing and take-on attempts also dropped. Yet, he became more direct and lethal in the penalty box, with his expected goals rising to 3.7 across those 4 games compared to 3.6 in the preceding 6 across all competitions. This was a version of Mbappe stripped down to his core goal-scoring instincts, and it appeared to be working in Madrid's favor. He soon emerged as the team's wild card, like a joker in a deck of cards, capable of changing the course of a game or, conversely, complicating team dynamics. Recognizing this, Ancelotti quickly sought a tactical solution. He shifted away from the initial 4-3-3 formation and began utilizing Mbappe either as a central striker or on the right wing. Whenever Mbappe drifted to the right in this setup, Bellingham would push into a more central role, while on the occasions he drifted to the left, Vinicius would cover the middle. To watch our video on how Real Madrid turned their season around, click the first link in the description or the card in the top right corner. Not for the first time in his career, all sorts of adjustments were made to accommodate Mbappe tactically, but this had profound implications for the rest of Madrid's lineup. For instance, it placed additional burdens on fill-in fullback Lucas Vázquez, who often had to cover the right side alone, while Rodrigo frustratingly found himself benched for tactical reasons several times. Mbappe, for his part, didn't always do enough in attack to justify these accommodations, notably missing a penalty to draw level against Liverpool in the Champions League and again against Athletic Bilbao a week later. This period marked a low point for him, evident when he declined the opportunity to take a penalty against Getafe in those matches, which sparked media speculation about his mental health. Rather than letting this affect him negatively, Mbappe channeled his emotions into his game, scoring in his next 3 matches and clearly discovering his rhythm on the pitch with some impressive performances. Still, concerns remain about how he and Vinicius can coexist on the same team, especially since some of Mbappe's best outings have come when Vinicius was sidelined due to injury or suspension. In fact, in their first 19 matches together, the pair assisted each other just 5 times, and even now, they still frequently make similar off-the-ball runs during attacks. Statistically, their goal involvements in La Liga are quite similar. Mbappe has scored 16 and assisted 2 in 21 matches, which comes to 0.89 goal involvements per 90 minutes. Vinicius, meanwhile, has 8 goals and 7 assists in 17 matches, averaging 0.86 goal involvements per 90. Thus, despite what the eye test might suggest, the statistics don't give a sense that the two are getting in each other's way. This is supported by Mbappe's continued emphasis on the freedom of his new role, expressing confidence that when allowed to float and play instinctively, the pair can well and truly thrive together. While Mbappe has assured that his adjustment period is behind him, there are clearly areas in his game to iron out. However, a strong goal-scoring run since the start of December, coupled with several standout performances, indicate that things are improving at just the right time for Ancelotti's side. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more football news, stories, and insights. Also, don't forget to hit notifications so you never miss a beat. And with that, we'll see you in the next video.